if I told you that, then what is the point in you watching the film? That is what the film is about. I never said Prabhas needed this kind of a film. Prashanth is narrating, I sort of understood his vision, and I got really excited to be seeing Prabhas playing Deva in Salaar. It's not that Prabhas needed this film. I'm in a candy store. I'm going to go see all 3 films. I'm so excited about the fact that you have such iconic, teams making such big films and releasing them. Prashanth Neel doesn't have to wait for me to make Salaar. And about me being an assistant director, I think I was an assistant director because I was there on set and trying to learn as much as I could, trying to see how this genius of a filmmaker is making this huge film that he is. Hi, this is Prithviraj Sukumaran. You're watching me on ETimes.
He is an actor, director, producer, singer. Yes, we are talking about Prithviraj Sukumaran. Welcome, Prithviraj.
Thank you so much.
So, yesterday we saw the trailer, second trailer of Salaar, and we are already excited. So, what new are you bringing to the table this time?
Me? I am only bringing myself, and I hope I come across as new. But Salaar is a very exciting film to be part of. Obvious reasons are the ones that it's a Prashanth Neel film. It has Prabhas leading the cast, and it's just a massive piece of cinema. And it is a very exciting film for me on paper. At a script level, it's very interesting. And it's pleasantly surprising because, when I first heard that Prashanth wants to pitch a character in Salaar to me, I was least expecting it to be a film about 2 friends and the bond between them. I didn't think that that was the kind of film he would be making with Prabhas after having done the iconic KGF franchise. So that was a pleasant surprise, and I think that is what will surprise the audience also in a very pleasant way. Because on top of all the spectacular action and the big sets and the huge production value, it is an intense, intricate drama. And I think the drama within the plot of Salaar really works. So yeah, I'm very excited. I'm looking forward to how people receive the film on the 22nd.
As you said, the film is about 2 friends who turn foe. So what is the reason behind the fight? Why the fight?
Yeah, if I told you that, then what is the point in you watching the film? That is what the film is about.
We have seen you in different avatars in your previous films. Even this film, we see you in a different avatar, especially the nose ring. Were you comfortable? What homework did you do for the character?
Was I comfortable? No, it was very uncomfortable. But the point that most impressed me about the styling of the film is that this whole appearance with the jewelry and the clothing and everything is not just there for the aesthetic value of it. Yeah, it looks very cool, but when you watch the film, you will know that each piece of jewelry has a significance. What I wear on my arm, it's got a story. It's very deeply entrenched in the history of this fictional place called Khansar. Why are the people there dressed that way? So there is a lot of thought that has gone into the styling of the film, which is very impressive. Prashanth and his team have thought about a 1,000-year-old history for this fictional place called Khansar to be making this particular film. So that was very impressive. The work that I did for the film is pretty much understanding Prashanth's vision as best as I could. Because even Prashanth is not a filmmaker who believes in a lot of prep in terms of workshops or, he doesn't shoot to a storyboard. He's somebody who's very instinctive. He discovers the moments as we shoot on the set. And he can afford to do that because he shoots very fast. He's not a filmmaker who takes a lot of time setting up his shots and all that. And his team, starting from Bhuvan, his cinematographer, all the way to the last art assistant, they are very fast in working, quick in turning around things. So yeah, my whole assignment in terms of preparing for the character was mostly based on understanding what Prashanth saw in the film, understanding what Prashanth's idea about Varadaraja Mannar, my character, was, and then trying and bringing my own interpretation to it.
In one of your interviews, you said Prashanth not treated. He said Prithviraj is my assistant director, and Salaar wouldn't have been made without you. Your comment on it?
He's just being nice. Okay, of course, Salaar. He's Prashanth Neel. He could probably go to any actor in the country. He's let's face it. He is probably one of the most wanted filmmakers in the country. But my respect for him grew so much when I understood how closely like emotionally attached he is to the character, and when he sees a face for a character, he really wants that face, you know. We had to go through a lot of dates issues and everything for me to finally be able to do Salaar. And all through those months, Prashant kept telling me, "You tell me, I'll wait, I'll move the shoot." And like I said, Prashanth Neel does director. I think I was an assistant director because I was there on set and trying to learn as much as I could, trying to see how this genius of a filmmaker is making this huge film that he is. You know, when somebody makes a world like Hansar, and when somebody has written a script like Salaar, it's very easy for you to read it and have 1,000 different suggestions, have 1,000 different remarks to make, because the material is so good, which is why you can think of all these things, think of all these ideas. And we've bounced multiple ideas about the film with Prashant and myself. And he's now become a really good friend. Like, you know, I keep bouncing my film ideas with him. He keeps telling me what he wants to do next and all that. So for me, it was a learning experience. I'm much richer as an actor and a filmmaker because of the Salaar experience.
Wow. Your chemistry with Prabhas?
Oh, I mean, I don't have a lot of friends. I'm not the kind of guy who has a big friend circle. But Prabhas is someone who I definitely consider a friend now. And it's not just me. You know, if you know Prabhas, it is impossible to know him and not be friends with him. He's that kind of a guy. He just really puts everyone at ease, and he makes sure, he goes out of his way to make sure everyone around him is comfortable. And he's just, like I said, one of those huge stars who does not realize how big he is. I don't think he knows how big a star he is. So because of that demeanor, it's very, very easy to work with him.
In one of your interview, you said that...
You've seen a lot of my interviews.
Yes.
I'm flattered. Yeah.
Yes. You said that like Prabhas needed this kind of a film after Bahubali, after the success of Bahubali, and you immediately made a call to him. So can you just tell us about what you made?
You're wording my remark wrongly. I never said Prabhas needed this kind of a film. I told him that we needed to watch you in this kind of a film.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
You're right, the first person I called after having listened to the narration of Salaar is Prabhas. And I told him what was most exciting for me is the fact that as a filmmaker, as a director, I'm looking forward to seeing you in this film. Because when Prashant is narrating, I sort of understood his vision, and I got really excited to be seeing Prabhas playing Deva in Salaar. It's not that Prabhas needed this film, but I really do think cinema in general, and us fans of big-ticket action films, we needed to see Prabhas in a film like this. Yeah.
Are you excited about the box office clash between Salaar and Dunki? Because even Dunki is releasing in the same time.
So before being an actor, before being a filmmaker, before being a producer, distributor, singer, whatever, I'm a film lover, right? And as a film lover, I'm so excited about the fact that this holiday season, at least in Kerala, we have 3 big films. We have Salaar, we have Dunki, and we also have the Jitu Joseph Mohanlal film called Neru. So as a film lover across this holiday season, it is like I'm in a candy store. I'm going to go see all 3 films. I'm so excited about the fact that you have such iconic, teams making such big films and releasing them, and I'm going to watch all 3. I hope you are too. You shouldn't miss any of these 3 films. Yeah.
Yes. What about an update on Lucifer 2? We all are excited to know.
So
Fans are excited.
I've started shoot. I've completed one schedule, which was in Ladakh, Delhi and Shimla. From Jan, I start shooting in London.
Any plans to make your directorial debut in Bollywood?
I don't look at my filmography that way. I don't plan my filmography that way that, I'm not like, okay, I want to now direct a Hindi film. So right after Lucifer, there was a serious discussion from a big studio house in Bombay to make that film in Hindi. And at that point, I didn't have the time to take up another directorial commitment. And in fact, it fell through because I said I can't direct it. But yeah, I mean, at some point, maybe I do it. I don't know.
You are doing Bade Miyan Chote Miyan, and we heard you are playing some robotic engineer in that. Something on the lines, sources on the lines of something that Rajnikant played in Robot.
It's got nothing to do with what Rajni sir played in Robo. It's completely different. So that is wrong. Your sources, you need to get better sources. Yeah, it's a film that I'm very excited about. Very soon, the first teaser of the film will come out, and I think that teaser is going to surprise a lot of people. The scale is quite huge. It's a very big film, and it's wonderful to see Akshay sir and Tiger do what they are doing in that film, because it's, when you watch the film, you'll know it's a very interesting dynamic. And of course, my character. It's a character that I'm really looking forward to. It's something that I had a lot of fun playing, and Ali Abbas Safar is a fantastic filmmaker. I really, I really hit it off with Ali. He's now a good friend, and his vision is amazing, and he's pulled it off in a stellar fashion. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Thank you so much. It was
Thank
really
you.
lovely talking to you.
Nice
Thank
talking
you
to
so
you.
much.